how many people are familiar with the term DevOps? Okay, how many are intimately familiar with DevOps? Okay, so this is about the right level of content. If you guys have any questions, you guys are more deeper into it, feel free to stop me, feel free to, if you want to add anything as well, any content you want to bring to the table, more than willing to have you guys join me. So, before we get going, what I'd like you guys to do as we go through this presentation, so first of all, what is digital transformation? Digital transformation, really all it is at its core, is an organization or a company being able and ready to adjust to the market as it's shifting in these days, right? So the days of the 24-hour news cycle are gone. It's now the 24-second news cycle. Do you guys remember when you used to get an update from Microsoft and be every 2 years, right? That's when they were updating. Now, how many times a day do you get on your phone and get updated? Right? I mean, your apps are updating either daily, weekly at a max, or they're rolling. Okay, so being able to support that environment, being able to get that application to the market to have the impact you need on your marketplace is really the core of what digital transformation is all about. Okay, so it's embracing digital technology to be able to get your message to the market as fast as possible and with the right set of tools and the right set of processes. Okay, does that make sense? Okay. Before we dive in, I'm not going to kill you guys with no death by PowerPoint. There's really only a couple line chart slides here. This is one of them. But this is what I want to, and by the way, I'm sitting down because it's so low. I hope you guys are okay with that. These are some of the things that we ask our clients to think about when we start the process. You have applications or parts of an applications which are blocker or growth to get into the marketplace, right? So when we see our clients and we see them getting to the point where they are delivering applications, the ones they really care about are the ones that drive money, right? So those applications that are driving money are the number one applications that are on their forefront. And that's really what that question is addressing. Is that application, for one reason or another, your ability to get it to the market, your ability to support it, its ability to scale, is it inhibiting the growth of your company? Okay? Do you miss market opportunity? Which is kind of sort of the same question as the first one, but it really gets down dirty into how do we define what we are missing by not being able to get to market on time? Okay? What are you experiencing to provide cloud-native development capabilities, but need to maintain specific security and compliance requirements? Okay, so cloud-native is really the end goal here, right? We're going to use that. We're going to refer to that term a couple more times as we go through this. What we mean by cloud-native is being able to have an application that you can put anywhere you want at any given time. Okay, so for example, a pharmaceuticals firm, right? They tend to develop the application in the cloud now, but they tend to have to host it in the private environment. So you need that application to be mobile. You need to have a lot of agility on that application, having it be mobile, and not have to have a tremendous lift and shift when you move that application back inside. Okay? So getting to the cloud-native environment, there are three key components to cloud-native, and we'll go into those, but also within your security requirements, right? So how do you do that? Right? So automation is a key to that, and we'll get into that as well. And then and again, just to keep myself up the decision to achieve greater automation in application service or service development. Okay, what that means is you have effectively three groups of people that are bringing an application to market. You have the developers, you have QA, test, and then you have IT to bring it to market on the infrastructure. Okay? We're going to talk about each one of their roles and how you get an application to market, and where the DevOps really comes into play is the relationship between those folks. Okay? Does that make sense, guys? Okay. So, from waterfall to agile to DevOps, so there's a number of ways you can develop an application. Okay, waterfall was a legacy. I'm just going to reverse. There should be a red brick wall between QA and my phone. Okay, so waterfall is the old way where a developer would requisition a server, they'd requisition a virtual machine, they'd requisition storage, and they would write their application. Okay? Once they're done, they then hand it off to the QA. They do the testing, goes back to development. Development fixes what QA found, goes back into QA, and it goes out to production. Okay. Then one of the more recent developments in the way to write in processes is what's called the agile process, right? And that's really where it's based around scrums. And those scrums are really designed to make that environment more agile and make it more of a team environment. Okay. But in that, you still have the difference between the QA QA team and the quality development and the dev team and the IT infrastructure line beneath it, okay? So in the Agile environment, you're working hand in hand with QA, so it's not a linear process anymore, right? It's a non-linear process where all of that work is being done, and it's a much, much quicker process, but at the end of the day, you still have that wall between IT and the other two groups. Does that make sense? Okay. So for us to get dev optimized, what we want to do is we really want to get to the point where all three are working hand in hand. We really want to get to the point where if I'm an application person, because that's the money, right? That's the money. If I'm an application person, I want to hit a button, and I want to get my server, I want to get my virtual machine, and I want to get my storage spun up, like literally like that. Now I'm ready to code. Okay? And I want that code to be written in an environment so that I can move from anywhere to anywhere. Whether it's anywhere along this process that we talked about, or if we physically move it from, say, AWS to Azure or back into our own data center.